Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to the world of home tech with me, your host, Paul Hibbert. Welcome to this thing. What's that? It looks weird and has an even weirder name. It is a gimbal, and it is specifically a mobile phone gimbal. And what it does is it steadies your video footage by making it so that all of the stupid movements you make with your hand don't appear on film, which is awesome. I have used it to capture some pretty awesome stuff using just a Xiaomi A2 mobile phone, and this thing is only like £200. I featured recently a DSLR gimbal, which obviously has to carry the weight of a DSLR camera, and consequently carries the weight of a DSLR camera's price tag. And you guys said, Paul, I can't afford that, you maniac, that's £400. This is your answer. This thing costs this much money, which is a lot cheaper. Now, considering your mobile phone nowadays has like a phenomenal camera on it in most cases, you can get absolutely amazing movie-style footage if you just combine one of these with one of these. I have done that personally with a friend's band Last Edition using just a Xiaomi A2, which is only £200, and this is the result. Osmo Mobile 2. Don't know why I'm speaking like that. This is gonna have to be unboxed this way because it will not fit on my camera. It's actually not that big. I am just super excited and in a massive hurry because I want to use it today. Thank you, Postman. Thank you for dropping that. Brilliant. That's it. Let's open it. Fastest, most clumsy unboxing ever. Go away. I'm not reading those. That is strange. It's kind of like I don't even know how to tell you what that is. It's like styrofoam. Ooh, hello. That's just glue. Stop it. Get off me. That is some poison. That's it. Flipping heck. I don't even have to build it. How exciting. Let's go plug it in. So it's got two modes. This is the first mode, and I can twist my wrist and the camera just stays facing forwards. Creepy. Super mental. If I put it in the other mode, twisting your wrist turns the camera around. So it does so in a smooth motion, and this is a really good way of shooting stuff as you're following people around. If I do move the camera away from the forward-facing position and then double-click this button, it goes back to the front. That is like super cool. On the side we've got like a zoom in and out thing that is here. That controls your camera via Bluetooth on the phone. I don't like zooming in and out on my cameras because it just goes all digitally and artifacty and horrible. But you might feel differently, especially if you have a super expensive mobile phone camera. So that is a handy addition. That is about it. I mean, there's not much more to say about a Bluetooth enabled gimbal. It does have a little charging socket on it so you can charge your mobile phone as well. Absolutely genius. That'll extend the battery life of this thing, but reduce the battery life of this thing, obviously. I don't know what the battery life is like. It never ran out on me in about 3 hours of recording, so depends how long you want to film for, I guess. Okay, I'm going to try and awkwardly show you the software whilst it's in the gimbal, because you kind of need it in the gimbal to show you everything. So first of all, you've got the button up here. We'll switch it to photo mode for some reason. Who wants a gimbal to take a photo? Switch that back to video mode. You've got normal, which is obviously normal. You've got time-lapse, which will take a series of images as it pans around, and you can set the interval and the duration for that to happen. You can do a hyperlapse. That sounds unhealthy. I don't know what a hyperlapse is, but it sounds ugly. I'm guessing it does the same thing, but takes even more images, or does it via video. If you're interested in that sort of thing, you probably already know. The M time-lapse will allow you to set a position for shot 1 and a position for shot 2, and it will slowly move between them at an interval. So that's pretty cool. You've got selfie mode, which will show you right up my nose, which is not what you want, so let's swap that back. Play will obviously take you to footage you've done already. Home button just takes you to like their page where you can do other things that aren't gimbal related, so we're not going to do that. Over here you can set like, can I get that? The video resolution to 4K, 1080p, whatever your camera is capable of, obviously. You can go back and you've got beautify mode if you want to beautify your subjects. If you got it on selfie mode, point up your nose, you might want to use beautify mode. You've got white balance, which is just whether it's got a lot of blue or a lot of yellow in your image. Flash mode, which will obviously control the camera's flash. And then grid. You can put grids on to make it easier to frame your shot. That is all of that stuff. This thing gives you walk mode or sport mode. Pretty self-explanatory. And then in the settings you can do things like reset your gimbal and calibrate your gimbal so it knows which way is up. You can change the configuration for movements when you move the stick from slow to medium to fast, which is also very handy. You've got joystick control direction, which you can reverse, so up is down, down is up, left is right, etc. That is it for there. Is there anything else useful to show you? Zoom sensitivity, slow or fast, so if you use the zoom button on the side, how fast it will zoom. This is actually all really comprehensive, and that's why I am so impressed with it. General, you can name your gimbal, and then live stream. If you're a nerd, you could upload yourself to those things. That's it, that's the software. What's wrong with it? There is always something, but in this case, I will say at this price range, nothing. Just buy one, because it's so stupidly cheap. If there's one gripe, it's the fact that this thumbstick looks like it goes diagonal. It does not. It's a big fat liar. It goes up, down, left, and right, which means you can't pan diagonally. That is a tiny gripe, and if you're interested in that sort of thing, please go and watch the previous video I did on the DSLR gimbal. In fact, do that anyway, because YouTube screwed me and decided not to tell any of my subscribers I'd released it. Thanks, YouTube, you big flipping jerks. So go watch that video. If you're interested in the Xiaomi A2 that we've looked at today, I did a full review of that last week, so go check that out too. And finally, after this video is going to be the full music video for Last Edition, if you want to see some more of the kind of footage this thing will give you. That's it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please give it a thumbs up. If you want to see some more of this guy, hit that subscribe button. And if you want to hang out with me, there's all this stuff where we can come and hang out and be friends. If you want to help support my channel, there are links to both my PayPal and my Patreon in the description. And of course, somewhere you can buy this. That's it. I'll see you next time. Basically, I am talking nonsense already. I haven't even begun. Get like professional looking footage out of me, your host Paul Hibbert. Hibbert, damn it! You can start to make like film style, really smooth movie.